expecting a big performance at Anfield. Our form's been a little bit shaky this season, so we need to get that win on the board and, get that win. I think this will be our last home game without no fans before we actually went to 10,000 fans in the ground, which is quite cool. But obviously, have to take this game in its stride. Obviously, break down Southampton. Obviously, not doing as well as they did start the season. They went a stormer, Shea Adams, Danny Ings, James Ward-Prowse. But, they're all good players. But they've started to feel a little bit of injuries. And it started to cost them in the second half of the season in particular. I mean, they were about top 6 at one point. And now they've dropped down. Or I think they were even top 2 at one point. And they've even dropped down to mid 15th and stuff like that. So, look, they're starting to turn it round. I think they're mid-table. I'm not sure where they are in the league, but, they have the quality, and I feel like they have the quality to turn us over. I think any team can turn us over this season. We've been not great, but I think at set pieces are a big worry for us. I feel like we have conceded a lot of goals from set pieces or stemmed from set pieces. I feel like we need to really limit the amount of chances that we give this Southampton team, because you give a free kick outside the box, James Ward-Prowse is scoring a goal. If you give away a foul on the width, James Ward-Prowse has the ability to ping it into a box that, with Danny Ings, the clinical striker that he is, you'd expect him to put it away. So I want us to be compact. I want us to be physical. And obviously with Nat Phillips back, that is a positive thing. Let's hope that he can bring that sort of stability, having Fabinho back in that midfield. But obviously score prediction and team prediction will come in a minute. But I think there's a lot. I think the United game is actually moved to next Thursday. So this game will set us in good stead for that United game next Thursday. Obviously if we do win this one. But I feel like full focus has to go into this one. I'll take a sloppy win, 1-0 win. But I won't be confident going to the United game. I think if we win this game against Southampton, and I think we'll put ourselves in good stead to get a good result over Man United. Obviously, they will have to play 3 games in 4 days, which is pretty harsh by the Premier League. But nothing surprises me with that, their decision making at the end of the day. So we'll just have to roll with it. I think obviously there's some big fixtures. I mean, Leicester could implode over the last 3 games. I think they have Chelsea, City and Tottenham all over the last 3 games. So that is an opportunity for us to gain on them. But we've been saying this the whole season. This has been our problem. We are saying, all right, well, he's dropped points. Let's try and gain on that. But we haven't gained on that ourselves. So we're just never really gaining on our advantage, or we've really done that. So I feel like by winning game by game by game, and whatever happens on the side, happens on the side. Just end the season strong. Get players back. Get some signings on the board, because there is rumours that we're going to sign people. But obviously that is for another video. Get some new players in, as I said. Get a good pre-season in, get a good Euros, get some minutes out of Van Dijk, hopefully, if he does go to the Euros. But if not, get some minutes with the under-23s, that's what I'm more satisfied with. And then just focus on next season, putting in a big shift regardless of whether we have Champions League football or not. I think we'll have no excuses next season, no excuses. We should have fans back, fingers crossed. But I think the main thing that we need to see on Saturday is a good performance. Now, it is the 8:15 p.m. kickoff. We need to put in a good performance, and I mean a really good performance. Here's my team prediction and score predictions. Here is the starting 11. Well, my prediction for the starting 11 for the Reds, who face Southampton tomorrow night. I've gone for Alisson in goal. I've gone for, on the back four, a little bit of changes now. There has been reports emerging over the past 24 hours that Ozan Kabak has picked up a little knock in training. Klopp was asked about injuries, and he has said that he will not hesitate to make a few late decisions if he feels necessary, with obviously a few bruises picked up in training. So I've gone for Fabinho in that back four. I would have liked to have him in midfield, but I feel like obviously with Nat Phillips coming back, was supposed to start against Man United, but obviously consequently the game was called off. So I'd have Fabinho and Nat Phillips in that back four alongside Trent Alexander-Arnold, the Scouser in our team, and Robertson. And there is another Scouser, but he is in midfield. And I feel like this midfield needs to react and counter-react to the counter-press the Southampton hold. I think Curtis Jones returns to this game. I think he's perfect in holding the play up if need be. I think obviously Southampton like to play that counter press. I feel like to slow the game down, possibly Curtis Jones is a good option. Also, we haven't really seen him since he's come back from that injury. I would have Milner in there in addition to this, but I feel like Milner, you lose that integrity, you lose that bite in midfield. He is 35, so I'd keep him for the Man United game the following Thursday. But I am gone with Thiago and Wijnaldum in the midfield, when Wijnaldum being in the 6 and Thiago on the right-hand side. And then I've gone for Mane, Salah and Firmino. We need to score tomorrow. We need to be clinical against a well-tuned defensive unit in Southampton. And I feel the Reds will get a few goals on them tomorrow night. I'm going for Liverpool 4, Southampton 0. Come on, you Reds! Right, so I hope you enjoyed the team prediction. I hope you enjoyed the score prediction and the video overall. But leave your comments down below with your score predictions, how you think the game's going to go.